All right, welcome. We unfortunately are not quite ready to go. The guys are getting logged in and they're doing their thing. The cowboy hat and all that, it's Cowboy Christmas Day. I don't know. But we are going to get going today. First team, kind of. We're still missing. We're not back to full strength. We got some guys still with COVID nonsense. So first team against some randoms. So they're going to go out there and queue up with some randoms, and we'll see how they do with not everybody having been here, and if they can figure this out and if they can play well together. We'll see what the new choices are on champions, which could also make it interesting. All right, we'll be right back. Wrong button. Okay, so anyway, so we're waiting on the minute and a half for spectator display. So we got a Garen. That's a Garen, right? I believe. Boogerman, a Jinx, a Swain, and an Urgot. So you figure Urgot's going to go top. The Jinx and the Swain are going to go bot. Boogerman is jungle. And Retsev is going to go mid. This is, man, I can't remember. Kha'Zix, Morgana, Jinx, Malphite. So you figure you got a Jinx, Morgana, maybe bot. It could be Jinx, Malphite bot, and a Morgana mid. Kha'Zix will jungle, and whatever this guy's name is that I can't remember, likely is going to go top. So, the main one that we're missing today is Derek. He normally is going to be playing in this spot. And Swain is a support. That's pretty, this CCW revival is kind of our actual support. So he's playing the role he should be. This guy was playing top, but has gone now to play bot. Gage Jinx is playing top. So yeah, that jungle, that's the difference. This is going to be interesting in the mid. I'm not really sure what that is. That must be something that he has been cooking up, which he likes to do. So we'll wait here and see if we can catch some levels. So they're already rocking and rolling. I'm not 100% sure why this fella is spending his time looking at his phone, but he should be playing. Is that Gage? No, it's not Gage. Is it Jace? Stop looking at your phone, Jace. Texting some people. Malzahar. That's who it is. Look at these levels. 26, 25, 26, 28, 22. Just one mastery on the Jinx. This should just be an epic butt whooping. This Swain, this is a Smurf account. Gage, I don't think that's a Smurf account. But anyway, unless the other team is completely Smurfing, this should just be an epic butt whooping. So, let's see what happens. Malzahar. That's what it is. Malzahar. I gotta remember that. So let's see how these guys shake out. Urgot. Is Urgot going to go mid? Maybe Urgot's going to go mid and Garen's going to go top.
Welcome to Summoner's
I believe that's what's going to happen. Jinx and Swain, they're jumping right into the bot jungle. It looks like Boogerman is going to lay a ward, is my guess. They're already trading in the mid lane. Kha'Zix is coming up. Jinx doesn't see him. Nope. Jinx lays a ward, or excuse me, Kha'Zix lays a ward and is going to back. Is Jinx going to catch him in time? There's a fight breaking out. That's a 2v1 against the Jinx. Turns, try to do some damage. Boy, took a good chunk. Probably 40% of the health off of Jinx with that little exchange when he face-checked that bush for absolutely no reason. And, you know, that's one of those great lessons, right? Why are you face checking a bush? Why are you walking down river when you don't need to? And your punishment? 40% of your health, which forced you to back. Looks like Boogerman is going to go ahead and stay here. I figure he was going to lay a ward and go bot. That is not how it shakes out. So, Boogerman on blue buff, Kha'Zix on red. Swain is already in lane. Here comes Morgana. It looks like we may have a Jinx bot lane. Garen already wanting to trade with Malzahar. Can ignore that ad that's running in the background. Hopefully that ends soon.
It took 2 minutes to
Garen on to fight. A little trade in the bot lane. And Morgana definitely comes out the worst for that. She's probably down 20, maybe just over 25, or just under 25%. Kha'Zix and Boogerman just doing their thing. Swain, boy, froze. Rooted for days and still taking shots. Jinx steps in. There's a shot. Pull back on the opposite Jinx. Has to flash away. Morgana, though. Morgana came out with very little damage. Swain pulling out the Jinx. Can they get her? Yes, they do. Morgana tries to fight back. There's a shot on the Morgana. What's she gonna do? She's gonna pull away, and that's a good deal. Just zone her out. The wave, of course, is gone. So she freezes the wave right there. This should be pretty good for her because she can just always just run right under tower. Now they're pushing forward. Need to take that. They do. Swain decides to say, Jinx, back. Or battle in the mid lane. Urgot currently down a level and at about 60% health. That's Malphite up there, and I called him Malzahar. Malzahar is here in the mid lane. Gage now level 4. Garen continues to push Malphite under tower.
Watch your language in front of the lady, punk!
Hey, Gage. Let's not throw out that kind of stuff, please. Your homophobic slurs. Booger Boy and Kha'Zix are going to battle in the jungle. This is going to be to the death, and he has to run away. Kha'Zix continues to chase him. He's asking for help. Here comes Urgot, and Kha'Zix very easily gets away. Swain tries to come up and help, and luckily just misses that hook. Jumps in. Who claimed that? Wow, another fine play by the Kha'Zix. So at the moment, it looks like the red team jungler has a pretty good idea what he's doing and is going to cause Boogerman some problems during this game. They're going to have to watch out for him, seeing if he's enough to come out and gank and swing this match the way of the blue team. Urgot now down health. Even on levels. Let's take a look at their CS top lane. We need to move some of this around. So that's your mid laner. That's your support. There's your support. Urgot is your mid laner. Boogerman and Kha'Zix. So you can see right now, Garen pretty even on CS, but neither one of them, it looks like, have backed for an item. The junglers, Kha'Zix is up 36-24 and has gone back now to get boots. Does not appear that Boogerman has gone back yet. He's in the bottom lane causing trouble. Got a kill on the opposite Jinx. That was an effective gank. Morgana just sits under tower. Let's see, minion kills 24 to 14, so CS is definitely, and 2 kills going in the way of the blue Jinx. Swain and Morgana, an assist for the Swain. And Swain has gone back and bought item. Kha'Zix trying to get a gank on Garen, and I believe this is going to be effective. It is. But while that gank is going on, wisely, the blue team goes and takes Dragon. And, you know, obviously that's one of the main sort of strategies of this game is you need to know where the other team is and where they are. Okay, they get a gank, great, make them, you know, you got to punish them somewhere else. And that's what they do by taking Dragon. Fight here in the mid lane, and boy, that might be it. I'm not sure he's going to get away from that. He does. Must have healed. We missed that. Kha'Zix invading. Boogerman doesn't realize it. I think Kha'Zix saying, all right, great. You got the dragon. That means I'm going to invade. And an effective invade. Here it is. A fight's going to break out. Can Boogerman take him? I don't think he can. That's going to be it. He's dead. And Kha'Zix just too strong. And really, I think Boogerman jumped over the wall there and didn't know that Kha'Zix was there. And that set him up. He already used his ability. And that set him up to be punished, which he was. So that's going to be the question, right? Whether this Kha'Zix is going to be able to help the red team enough to fight off Garen. And currently, the lead in the bot lane. Garen took a lot of damage there from Malphite. And is he going to back? What's he going to do? Stays in lane, which is the wise decision. He has to collect the CS from this, at least, if not the CS, at least the experience, so that he can level up. He needs to be here to collect that. About 50% health and just not healing real quick. Yeah, he is. He's going to take this lane. Looks like Malphite is going to back, which is the wise decision. So Garen can take this. He probably could push and take the next wave if he wants. Malphite continues to back. And he's going to heal as he kills these minions. So that's a real benefit to him. Or trading in the mid lane. Kha'Zix, once again, back and farming. 33-59, 2 kills for the Kha'Zix, 1 death and 1 assist for the Zac, excuse me. And so that's really where the difference is, at least here in the beginning of this match. Mid lane, back to trading. Bot lane. Once again, Morgana just pushed back under tower, and Jinx is forced to back. We're streaming right now. What's up? What can I help you with? Can he get in now? Yeah. That's fine. He can get in now. Well, we only have today and tomorrow, but yeah. Yeah, we can get him after he gets back. We'll try. Yeah, go ahead and get him in. That's fine. He told me, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, all right, sounds good. Sorry, I had a little bit of a visitor there, but we're back. Kha'Zix now, having to run away from Garen. Is he gonna fight? Boogerman needs to get there and help, and he's too slow. He's gonna jump in, but now he has no help because Garen decided to pull back. If they sit in the bush, is Kha'Zix smart enough? Drops the plant, and like I said, this Kha'Zix knows what he's doing. Malzahar joins into the fight. Garen needs to pull back. And here comes Malphite. That's going to be it for Garen. And Boogerman just abandoned him in his moment of need. And that equals another death for the Garen. And boy, 2-2-0, 0-1-2. Still has a lead on the Malphite, but that was not an effective use of Garen's time. He's now trailing in CS, and Malphite is under tower taking plates, gets some gold there, and is going to claim another wave free, absolutely free, because of that walkabout by Garen and the failure of him and Zach to get a reward. Malphite back under tower. Has to pull back. That's a wise decision. I thought Garen might teleport. I don't know if he has TP. Let's look. He does not. He's got Ignite. Kha'Zix looking to invade again because the Malphite, the Zax popped up on the other side of the map. And so he's going to come in and see what he can find. Doesn't look like anything's up except for Krugs. Is he going to take it? He does take it. In exchange, Zach's going to try to take Rift, and that'd be a good pickup for them. Drag is available, but red has vision. Blue pushing once again. The red bot laners under tower, and they have to pull back, and Kha'Zix is in the area thinking about coming and ganking. They don't see him. They do have a ward, but he's going to come behind. No, he's not. He's going to go ahead and sit once again, and now he's going to come around. Morgana is in the area, and that's going to be it for Jinx. Oh my goodness, melted!
Now that's a lot of damage!
Another shot. Boy, I'm all over with the map, and that's it for Swain. And that is a clean sweep on the bot lane for Kha'Zix. That is an effective gank, and it looks like he also is going to go and try to take jungle. And boy, like I said, the big question is, can this Kha'Zix roll this game from the jungle position? And at the moment, still even on kills, but he has opened up a colossal lead over Boogerman, who is really left helpless by the power of this Kha'Zix. Mid lane, Jinx forced under tower. What is he gonna do? Pull back, taking tower shots, and that's it. Well played in the mid lane. Real even missed ult by Jinx. Kha'Zix back to warding. Garen dead once again. Man, it's a lot of deaths for Garen. Very rarely are we going to see Retzev in a situation of being 2-3-1 and down 80-61 in CS. That is a rare occurrence, and that might be the difference in this game. Attempts to pull back, but spell immune. Good play by the Morgana to protect her Jinx. Urgot, Kha'Zix wanting to fight, and Kha'Zix is real strong. Urgot, though, so tanky, forces the Kha'Zix back under tower, tries to put a shot, has to flash away. And that might be the bright point in this game right now, is the strength of Urgot. I believe Urgot falls off as the game goes on. Another fight breaking out in the bottom lane. Here is your top laner. What can they do on the Swain? Jumps in, Boogerman, that's a kill. Can they get the Morgana? And good work by the jungler to come in and help in the bottom lane, and that's the opposite clean sweep. And that's a tremendous opportunity for Garen in the top lane with Malphite going to the bottom to try and help, and then just get absolutely punished for it. And they got to feel that was a major screw up. Here's a shot to the tower. They're going to take bot tower, which is going to allow our bottom laners to roam. They should follow Rift on and get one more shot. They need to real quick clear this lane so that Rift can get one more shot. Good clear by the Zax. Here's one more shot. And they're going to be able to take second tier tower. Boy, if they do, that's a pretty amazing take. Huge swing for the blue team. Malphite now has his tower taken and is having to just go back to farming. Still has a slight lead, but boy, that bottom lane play by Malphite, absolute fail. Swung the game into the favor of the blue team epically. And, he's got to just wonder what in the heck he was doing. And his team should really be spamming him for that mistake. Because now the blue team is on the roam, and they have forced all kinds of trouble for the red team, to the point where you wonder if they just FF here. They must realize that they really dropped the ball, and have very little opportunity to get back into this game. In the mid lane now, looking to take mid tower. Urgot and Garen working together. Zac is back to jungling. Here comes the Jinx. What's she gonna do? I'm not really sure why she's still hanging out in the bot lane. That doesn't make much sense. She should be rotating to help take mid tower. That is the next step, right? You take your tier 1 tower, then you as the bottom laners, you roam to center to take that center first tier tower if it's not down. That's your goal. Malphite now dead. And good gracious, Malphite. You threw this game, Malphite. He can't hear me, but if he did, boy, Kha'Zix's way too strong for the Jinx. Morgana now into the area. And they're gonna see what they can do. And that's it on the Swain. I don't think they're gonna be able to fight back here, but Kha'Zix really is the player to look out for. 6-1-2, 105 in the CS versus 77 for the Zac. Boogerman jumps in, gets another gank, and they should take this mid tower, mid tier 1 tower. You know, they got a second wave coming. They should be going over there and dropping everything they can. But Zac's gonna back. Urgot. Another tower taken. Top tier 2 tower by the Garen. And once again, Malphite. Come on, man. Come on. You really threw this game for the red team, and you were in a great spot. An absolute fantastic spot with Kha'Zix getting fed and just doing so much damage. Gonna jump out here on the Urgot. Wanted the help from Malphite. Malphite now running, chasing. Shouldn't do that. It was a wise decision to pull back. Here's Swain. What can the Kha'Zix do against the Swain? Can he melt him? Ooh, so close. And now he's gonna get pinched, triple team, and oh good gracious, you know you're done. And Garen just goes off. Doing the damage. Malphite, if they get a kill here, I mean Malzahar, if they get a kill on Malzahar, they're gonna take this dragon for free. I really believe that that's probably it. And they do, they surrender. So, interesting, you know, interesting. You're in such a good spot, and then you just completely muff this entire game with a failed teleport to the bottom. I assume he TP'd. He has TP, so I assume he TP'd. Complete fail, and that total fail led to a swing in the blue team's favor. Blue team is queuing up for a new game. We'll probably just go ahead and jump into that one here in a second. But let's take a look at some advanced details because we're going to have a bunch of weight and everything else. Graphs. Damage dealt to champions. Swain dealing the most damage. Let's look at these other damage. Yeah, Swain. Real powerful this game. Damage dealt. Garen and Swain. Taken and healed. Income. Yeah, Garen way out in front. Kha'Zix, obviously. Vision scores. Swain, boy. 28. Well, 28 is his vision score. Let's see how he gets that. Swain, I imagine, got a pretty good score on this. Wards placed. 16 wards placed. Wards destroyed. 2. Well, not much. Control wards purchased. Just 1. Only 1 control ward purchased. But a major vision score from the Swain. Minions killed. Garen and Urgot leading, which makes sense. Your top and your mid laner. And then let's take a look at some neutral monsters killed. So Zac killed an enemy jungle. Boy, the Kha'Zix was absolutely an invading machine in that game. All right, let's go back to stats. I don't think they show me the grades here. They don't. I'd be interested to see who got what. All right, so we're going to get out of this game and we're going to jump into spectating their second game. So let's go ahead and find this one. Spectate that one. So we got a spectator delay, but it looks like for the what'll be the red team, I guess. They look red. Retsev is going to go Evelyn. Is that a Vayne? I believe. I don't think it's Vayne. It might be. Another Jinx going to stay, and Swain and Urgot, they're going to just sit on those picks. And Ari, a Ashe, Nocturne, Fiona, I believe, and a Seraphine. All right, we got a quick break. We're going to take a break. Be back in a minute. All right, Dynamite, let's take a look at some levels here. If this thing's gonna pop up, let's go, let's go. Anytime. There it is. All right, so let's look at level 9. Okay. So 25, 22, 80, 84, and 9. Got a level 4 Nocturne, a level 6 Ashe. So down here it's a Varus. Varus is how I'm going to say that. Evelyn, Jinx, Swain, and High Noon Urgot. Level 5 Mastery on the Urgot. No Mastery anywhere else. So let's take a look. So you got to figure you've got a Ashe. You figure you got an Ashe Seraphine bot against a Jinx Swain bot. You got a Nocturne versus an Evelyn jungle. I'm not sure what this outfit is. And then in your top lane, is it a Varus versus a Fiona? I think that might be it. I didn't know that Jace has any idea how to play. Whatever that character's name is. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank again. Varus. I had no idea he knew how to play that. So we're going to see how that shakes out. Waiting here, this whole thing is locked up. It does this on occasion. Come on now. Come on now. All right. Sometimes that seems to work. Okay. So you figure, once again, Urgot's going to go mid, Swain Jinx bot, Varus top, Evelyn jungle.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
These guys want to invade, or are they just going to drop wards? Might just be dropping wards.
30 seconds until minions
They did.
spawn.
Dropped a handful of wards there. Probably didn't need both of those. Evelyn is going to back. Oh boy, they don't see it. They don't see that the blue team is going to invade. So you got a Nocturne, Fiora trying to invade. I thought Evelyn was going to go top, but she's not. She's going to go bottom. So they're going to take this really for free. Oh, so that's what's going to happen. Okay, so Urgot's going to go top, and Varius is going to go mid. Varus? I don't know. I'm not even sure how you say it. Seraphine and Ashe are basically camping, trying to catch the Swain and the Jinx off guard when they come to lane. Varus wants to trade some with the Ahri mid. Where is the Jinx? Is Jinx back? What the heck happened? Retsev will take blue. Nocturne will take his red. Straight to Grunk. Coming to lane. They don't see him. Oh, they pulled out. Boy, major shot by the Ashe. And the Seraphine there forces Swain to use his potion. Nocturne really showing no respect, going instantly to Krugs. And now is going to circle back to his lane. And Evelyn had no idea any of that occurred. Just busy setting up what looks like a full clear. And now, taking his blue buff. What are we in? 239. I don't know if he'll go blue buff and then he'll go Scuttle, but right now, this is the interesting point. Boy, the red laner's just getting shoved under tower. Right here is when Evelyn is going to find out that she has been robbed. So let's see what she does after finding out she's robbed. 257. What? What? Now she turns around. 304. You know, Scuttle's out at 315. Is this setting up a fight for Scuttle? Kind of looks like Nocturne's just going to go to Gronk and maybe not contest. He doesn't really need to. Is he coming? He is headed. Could have a fight break out here in the top river. Nope. Uses Smite and claims that Scuttle. Back into his jungle. Evelyn gonna check Krugs as well.
First blood.
Find out that those aren't there. And Fiora puts a hurt on the Urgot, and he's done. So a lot of wasted time there because of the invade from Nocturne for the Evelyn. And now she's kind of heading back to bot, and there's really nothing there unless she's going to go take Scuttle. Varus, even on levels and up on health, but low on mana against the Ahri. And that is what's going to happen. So, Evelyn loses her top jungle, but claims both Scuttles, which is a good push in her direction. Seraphine and Ashe continuing to just cause trouble for the Jinx and Swain. Swain, it looks like, returning back to lane after backing. Evelyn wants to come around, pings that she's gonna. Ashe slows. Another slow. Boy. Seraphine and Ashe together just reduce Evelyn's movement speed down to less than a crawl, and she has to retreat into her own jungle and go back to farming. Nocturne takes his Krugs and threatens to come into the bottom lane. Really not a play there, so I'm not sure what he's doing unless he's going to get some vision. He is ultimately seen. Evelyn should have spotted him there. The Vayne is the Nocturne drops a ward into the blue buff camp or pit. Evelyn back to farming. Varus just sitting in lane. Nocturne back to farming. Seraphine looks like she's circling around. Try to catch some wards. Swain steps into the bush. Gets exposed by the Nocturne. What is Nocturne gonna do? He's gonna kind of sit and wait, I believe, to see what Seraphine does. Varus just fighting in the mid lane. Putting up some question marks. They are going to go ahead and try to take Dragon. Swain and Jinx are really preoccupied with needing to CS. Good slow. That's why Ashe right now is such a pain in the neck. They push under tower, miss a few here, and they're just going to go ahead and back. Take Dragon for free. Fiora gets back. She's able to stop him, and she might take him. He might have just stopped her back and got killed. Oh my gosh! You done messed
You done messed up, Aaron!
Yes, he did. That was... Fiora has Urgot's number at the moment. And that's going to be some problem. 2 kills, both coming in the top lane and both against Urgot. Evelyn jungling. Nocturne jungling. Ahri getting pushed slightly on her half of the river. Bot lane. Once again, just doing a lot of damage. And no Seraphine. This is an opportunity for a 2v1, but they're going to take a lot of damage from the minions. They have to pull back. There's a pullback. Can he take a shot from tower? Needs one more. Misses Jinx. And they can't get forward, but Ashe pushes the slow, which allows her to go away. And I don't know if she's dropped the potion or what exactly. Good slow by Swain. Can he make her pay? Good shot. Misses the slow. She's going to have to base. And this could be a good push for the bottom laners. They get this cannon minion. And now where are they going? They're going to get some vision. Ashe does back. Seraphine's on her own. Swain drops his slow. There's a slow from the Seraphine. They need to take this. I mean, I think they should push. They need to crash this wave, so they should push hard on here, and this is what they're doing. That is a pullback from the Swain. Another shot by him and Jinx. Causes her some damage. Now, the bot laners really have an opportunity here to back for free, but they stay in lane, and Swain has no mana, so I'm not really sure what the plan here is, why they waited. But they're going to go ahead and stay. Another, dropped a couple of wards. A slow by Ashe. Oh man, taking a lot of shots on the Swain, doing him some damage, knowing he doesn't have the mana to be able to fight. And once again, I think they probably just should have backed when they crashed that wave, and they would have been here at full health with items. But unfortunately now they're getting pushed under tower, and they're really getting very little from this wave. They know that the Seraphine is sitting in that bush. Let's see. Does he have enough to drop into the bush? No. Swain has to flash away and nearly escapes that Seraphine ability. Swain once again in trouble. He really has got it back. Oh, because the gank. They called the gank and I didn't see it. Here comes Evelyn. Can they make the Seraphine pay? Good shots by Evelyn. Couple of shots. And Swain, that might be it. And he is. Uh-oh. He's not in the area. Swain's able to get away. I don't know if that was just a burn from Seraphine or if he got ignited. Seraphine now gonna do some damage on the Jinx. Jinx has to retreat, takes a couple of shots, tries to turn in battle, and she is gonna get free. Mid lane now, here comes Evelyn to cause trouble on the Ahri. Under tower, gonna take a shot, take 2 shots, and is able to use her ability to flash out and become invisible. Urgot crossing over into the bot jungle, wants to try to take her. Can he? He needs to shoot her right now, and does take her, pulls her in, and boy, what a great play by the Urgot, trying to fix his mistakes from Fiora. Doesn't know that he's face checking blindly this bush. Can he take the Fiora? She's doing a lot of damage, and boy, pushes her back, but there's Evelyn. Fiora has to pull back. So what turned into being an excellent play by the Urgot, nearly undone by the Fiora, just sitting and waiting for Urgot to blindly walk back into the river. He's forced to base. Evelyn at Krugs. Bottom lane, big battle breaking out, and here is the Rift. Takes a big shot on tower. But for their effort, Ashe takes a death. Swain also dies. Seraphine back at base. Jinx gets some valuable CS here. Let's take a look at how we're doing in the CS department. This needs to be moved around. So it's Evelynn, Nocturne. Top lane is Fiora versus Urgot. Mid lane is your Varus against your Ahri. Bot lane, Jinx versus Ashe. And Jinx does have a lead at the moment. And Swain, 2 kills, 0 kills for the Seraphine. So you gotta say, even though the bot laners have been pinched under tower quite a bit, boy, that's something I don't want to miss. Can they take out the Nocturne? Good shot, and he has to run away. Tries to put a little bit of damage on the Varus, but really the Nocturne's just trying to get away. And that's gonna be it for Ahri. As the bot laners roam, and now they're gonna come back. Can they take the Ashe? Big shot. And boy, look at all those slows from the bot laners. And that's gonna be it for Ashe. Seraphine has to sail away. A little poke as she tries to run. Can't do anything. They're gonna get Dragon for free. And once again, big swing in the way of the red team. And you know, that might be, honestly, the game swinging action for the red team. Seraphine now needs to get back. If Seraphine dies here, that is going to be it for her. And oh my goodness, what a shot by the Jinx. And you know, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. Go back, Seraphine. That's not smart. You're sitting there fighting over what? Over nothing. You're just going to die. Ahri back to lane. Varus pushing her under tower. Swain now against the Ashe. Swain and Jinx. Are they going to back? They are. They probably got gold they need to claim. Varus into the river. Ahri wants to chase and wisely pulls back to lane because she is trailing. There's really no reason to go chase that. She's got 2 deaths already. Evelynn back to jungling. Urgot has a fight to break out. Guys, you can come catch me later about getting signed up for tomorrow. Urgot takes some shots. Here comes Evelynn. Can they pinch her? Oh, missed. Is it going to hurt her? She's bouncing around, but that's it. You know she did.
Ooh, you know he did.
Into the mid lane. Varus really having very little opposition. Ahri had to back. Nocturne going back to the jungle. 9 kills for the red, 3 for the blue. They're up 20, almost 21,000 to about 18,000. Nocturne jumps in, trying to do some damage on the Varus. Varus has to get away, gets under tower. And wants to take a shot, but needs to remain under tower. Doesn't need to be, yeah, a little poke is a good idea. Just keep pushing that Nocturne back. Good job by him. That wave crashes. He could back, and that'd be a wise decision considering the fact that he has very little mana. Let's see what he decides to do. And this is where we make mistakes, it seems like. You know, he's walking around in his lane, really doing little to nothing. And that entire time he could have backed. So, and he has little mana. This is where we make mistakes, just not recognizing the opportunities to get back. He decides to go into the river, lays a ward, back to his lane. Ahri is going to roam top. Urgot doesn't realize the Ahri is there, doesn't have vision. And this is going to be a 2v1. And Urgot using a lot of abilities. Ahri gets up, trying to charm him, but he's too quick and gets under tower. So that's really a wasted effort by her. Varus going to take some shots on tower. And, you know, like I said, had an opportunity to back and didn't. But it didn't. He's not getting punished for it. Why? Because Ahri's going on walkabout for absolutely no reason. Swain tries the pull. It's not on. Nocturne in bot. Bottom laners are going to back. Ashe and Seraphine returning back to lane. Nocturne going to back. Varus finally backs. The Rift gets pinged by the blue teams, but you can't take it now because good night, Fiora. Ari, I think, is the one that pinged it. Has to return to lane. And it's going to be a free rift for the red team. With Evelyn starting and Urgot coming to help. Nocturne looks like he wants to hurry and get there. Drops the plant, sees that they're there, realizes that he lost it, can't do a lot of damage. We're finishing up a game here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Killing spree.
Okay, so Swain, under tower. Thank you very much. Those are the best. Pulls. And boy, that's going to be a 1v1. Takes out the Swain. Good shot by the Seraphine. And now can they take the Jinx? I believe they can. And that is the time when a roam from your top laner works out. And your, what's her name? Fiora, 3 kills, 2 deaths, 1 assist. Urgot 1, 2, and 2. Fiora is trailing in CS. They are going to take this tower, it appears. So, bottom tier 1 tower goes the way of the blue team. Still, red team up 14-5 in kills. Evelyn, 5 kills, and Nocturne just 1 assist. And so the Evelyn is just getting absolutely fed, and that's really where the difference is. Swain also playing real strong, 5 kills, 6 assists. Red team leading 27,400. Here's a shot, boy, triple team, and that's going to be it for the for Varus in the mid lane. And the red team finding an opportunity, excuse me, the blue team here finding an opportunity. Team fight going to break out over Dragon. Swain and Evelyn want to fight, and that Evelyn is real strong. There's a shot. An ult from the Jinx. Swain comes in, tries to take some shots. Who's going to take Dragon? I'm not sure who took it. Red team took it. They stole it away from blue. Here she runs. That's an easy kill. Try to take now the Ari. Missed his pull, but she's dead. And boy, that's it. Once again, you'd think if the red team is wise, the blue team is wide, they recognize the game is over. And they had a little momentum there and then had a team fight over the dragon and got demolished. And really, you'd imagine they've got to see that's GG's. I don't know who on their team would be looking at and saying, oh, I've got an opportunity. I've got a path here to win this. Maybe Fiora. You're 18-24 in. And boy, you'd think it's now time to go ahead and FF. Jumping out, Fiora has to pull back. Urgot now helping out. Top tier 1 tower taken by the red team. Seraphine hiding. 3v2 in the mid lane. Swain coming down. Here comes Ashe. 4v1. Varus needs to pull back. Urgot is there to help, but that's not enough. Good choice. Pull back. Oh, man. Evelyn, can she help? Can she save Varus? I don't know. Does take 1, but Varus does dive, and Evelyn has to get back. Urgot's still alive. So right now it's a 1-1 trade. Evelyn pulling way back into his jungle. Nocturne trying to chase. Takes a shot. Urgot comes to help. Wants to chase. Good shot. And that's it. Good shot on the Nocturne. And then Nocturne, instead of just running away, continues to fight. And that's the it. So right now it's a 2v1 for red. Can they take? They can. It's a 3v1 for red. Can they take this? Evelyn! Dead. 4v1 for red. Ari now trying to do some damage on Urgot. Can't do much. Too tanky. Has to return to her lane. Retsev wants to jump in. Can she take? Evelyn takes a shot. Good poke. But Ari gets back. So that ends up being a 4v1 trade in favor of red. And once again, the blue team has got to realize it's GG's, Blues. It's GG's. It's time to FF. Urgot. Varus, mid lane, trying to push under, see if they can take tower. We're 20 minutes in, so that means you've lost the second rift, or the opportunity to get the second rift. Do a lot of Urgot cleaning up this wave. Ashe stepping up. 4v2 in the mid lane. Red pulls back. Now it's 4v3. Here comes the Swain. Evelyn doing her thing. Jinx, Swain with a pullback. No, doesn't hit. Here's a missile. Missed by the Jinx. Urgot. Three v 3 in the mid lane. Boy. Trying to join in. Now it looks like everybody's here. It's a 5v4. Swain. Ashe. Ashe is dead. Oh my goodness.
No, you are so dumb.
Ashe, you're the ADC. You got to get back. Why are you on the front line? What are you doing? Seraphine takes an absolute shot from Evelyn. Misses her return. Right now, 5 in the mid lane for the red. It's a 5v2. Ahri's going to join. 5v3. They will take second tier tower, it looks. They keep pulling back. Urgot your frontliner, which he should be. Swain, I'm not really sure what Swain's calling for. Does he want to take Baron? What's going on with the Swain here? He called for it. Nobody followed him. Red lane blue preoccupied with just dealing with red waves, which right now they've got a red wave on their bottom inhib. They're gonna get some vision around Dragon. Nocturne in the neighborhood, and oh my goodness.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Oh, Nocturne, no. You don't know Evelyn's there, you are in trouble. Dude, once again, Ashe gets caught on the front line and just gets absolutely melted. Dragon for free. Why has this blue team not FF'd? And now they're going to go take Baron for free. There you go. There's the FF. All right, so, you know, both of these games, actually, I guess the first one, they had an opportunity. Actually, both of them had a good opportunity. The opposing teams had a good opportunity and had a real window in the game where they absolutely could have swung things in their favor. And instead of doing that, they just totally and completely and utterly...
You done messed up, AA Ron.
They just completely messed it up. Anyway, dismantling by the first team today of any and all comers. And so, that's another first versus randoms day in the book. Tomorrow we'll be returning with the first team against the second team, and we are going to have to pull Retsev out of the game, and he's going to have to come over and do some mic work because it's just not fair. That's what we're going to have to do tomorrow. First versus second. So we will see you then. Thank you very much for being with us.